are here in our best of 3 number 1 of the day. It is in the bottom left Percival, and in the top right it is Mute. And because I haven't set it up yet, we're just gonna play this with no health bars. It's been a while since I've done this, so yeah, please enjoy. It doesn't matter that much. You still have your lovely production tab everybody loves so much. But it's gonna be a little bit nicer and cleaner on the actual graphics, so yeah, if you don't enjoy it, please turn off the stream now, go somewhere else, I don't care. We're gonna do one best of 3 without any health bars, there you go. Deal with it. Now, Mute is sending out a probe here, very early to scout. Gonna play this very standard so far. No shenanigans on both sides. This looks like a 1-Rex expand. As I said that though, it takes the second gas here, so Percival is looking for a technical opening here with a quick factory into some harassment, most likely. We're already in position here to scout, and you will find out about this. Oh, he gets the SCV. Can't believe it. That's a nice pick. Probe, and it will get away. He's gonna make a Reaper here. We do see the cybernetic score, but if the probe just runs away, he's not gonna catch it. Probe also down half health here. The Reaper should be able to find the probe. Well, he's gonna go a good way about it. We'll basically just run into it. Oh my god! No! He saw it. Yes, he saw it. You must see this. This is a second where there's nothing else to do, really, and you have to just kill the probe. Does he? I think he saw the command center. Yeah, he sees the command center, so he drops the CC just in the face, like, yeah, I have a high ground CC, deal with it. On the other side, a Stargate opening. Hey, Mute, playing a little bit different here. Usually we always see that Twilight Council to go into the Blink and get some map control. Now this must be an Oracle. And if it's gonna be Void Ray, I'm gonna be super surprised. But yeah. Well, it could also be Phoenix. It's been a while since we've seen Phoenix. Oh, can he get away? Nice grenade there. But I think there is no scout that actually happened. As you can see, there's nothing that was in range. So this Stargate is unscouted, and that's a big deal. I think we are looking for an Oracle here, waiting for that gas 150. There, he hits it. Oracle is gonna get chrono boosted. I wonder if he's gonna overcharge. We'll have to wait and see. But it would be a big deal. Now, there's gonna be a Cyclone at home. And honestly, I mean, Percival has all the tools to deal with it. If he goes across though with a Medivac and is going to be out of position, then that could be a issue, and Mute could deal a great deal amount of damage there. Now, is he going to overcharge? There he goes. He's going to overcharge 150 energy for the Oracle. Now, the big issue though is, if he does not commit with the Cyclone across the map, well, then this Oracle shouldn't really do that much, right? And if he loses the Oracle, it's not gonna be that great. He even has a Medivac now. The funny thing is, with a Medivac, he can basically just kill this. He sees it now, he's gonna utilize the Cyclone, he's gonna lock on, he might lose a worker, maybe 3. Let's make it 3, not even. 2 workers for an overcharged Oracle. And this is where I don't like the choice by Mute. So he got in there, right? He got in with the worker, he scouted the double gas, he scouted the factory timing, and he knew this is going to be a technical opening. So chances are 3 out of 1. It's a 33% chance that there's going to be a Cyclone at home. And if you gamble on it walking out, you need to get that vision and then delay the Oracle flying in. Now this push, can you break this push? He does have a few Phoenix, but only 2 Phoenix are not going to do that much. And the Adept's not in high enough number here really to burst down these Marines, taking a long time. Phoenixes are going to get killed off. And the Medivac even does survive here. We still have 1 Marine which can get healed here. Medivac actually has no more targets to heal, it's kind of funny. Now we do see more and more reinforcements, but the tank man is just anchoring this position so great. And the damage is starting to pile up. We have another Phoenix trying to get in here. A Stalker and a few Zealots getting warped in. Charge is not done yet. This is an issue. These Zealots are so slow. He's warping in Zealots, but they are so slow. They're so bad still. We see a second tank. It's going to come into a little bit of a closer position. It's going to put on pressure onto that Nexus and the mineral line now. Mute. Shield battery is going to get targeted by the Cyclone, but Cyclone pulling back a little bit here. Needs to be careful. He sees the amount of Phoenixes. He's like, all right, Viking, you go into the air again. He's going to lift one of the tanks, and it's going to destroy the other tank. This push will get broken. And I mean, getting 2 tanks is kind of nice. If you can evacuate the rest, though, if you can get away with the rest, you could even turn shoot with a Viking here. You should turn shoot with the Viking. You need to turn and shoot. Please. Save the Viking. There we go. He saves the Viking. 15 HP. Oh my god. The Phoenix is gonna get leashed in. At least it kills 1 Viking there. Oh boy. That could have been a catastrophe here. It's still kind of a disaster for our Protoss player, but he managed to push it away. He didn't lose that many probes. He lost a lot of mining time. He lost a lot of tempo. He lost a lot of units. I mean, granted he killed 2 tanks, which is kind of nice, but I mean, look at the AoE. It's just starting. This is going to be a Phoenix Colossus build without Colossi, right? And without Phoenix, because he lost all the Phoenix. And on the other side, there's going to be the 3rd command center on the way here. There's extra infrastructure coming up. Stim is on the way. Combat shields. This is a little bit of a mistake there. Having that combat shield first. I think he meant to click Stim as well and probably didn't start. But that shouldn't delay things too much. Now if Percival sets up a few clever harassment groups and a big push at the same time, he should just be able to kind of break Mute here. Because there's still no AoE. It's just coming along, and we already see Marauders. We already see Vikings. I mean, it's only 1 Viking at this point. But Marauders are joining the fray, as you can see here. Piling up in numbers. And he's going to start to push out on the map here, maybe. No, I think he's just got to secure the 3rd base. But with the Stim finishing up, he should be able to go across the map, and he should be able to kill 1 Colossi. Because 1 Colossi, honestly, is not big of a threat here. Now, I like the double upgrades, trying to catch up. And he needs to chrono those. He needs to constantly chrono those. He's chronoing the armor currently. But yeah, all of the Nexus energy basically needs to go into those upgrades to kind of try and get ahead into a fighting position at least. He's gonna play Colossus heavy style, apparently. So that makes a lot of sense if you go Zealot Colossi to get a lot of gateway upgrades, Forge upgrades, because they just scale so good for the units. Oh, this is such a cool position! I like this bunker, man. If you put in a Marine, man, there can be 20 Zealots. And he's even gonna make it fill. I mean, it's gonna be terrible against Stalkers or something, or Adepts. But this is the anti-Zealot bunker. Really cool. It's basically naturally creating a nook there. A small entrance. Lovely to see. Now Mute is kind of playing a style now where he's just sitting back. He's spreading out observers. He's trying to get up a Colossi count. And he's trying to get up in upgrades as fast as possible while just setting up a few Nexi. And he has a lot of vision. He has 3 observers kind of hovering everywhere. He has a couple pylons on the outskirts of his bases. Should probably add 1 in the top here as well. And yeah. Both players just sitting back very defensively. I feel like this is a little bit of a mistake by Percival. He had a tempo advantage in that early game. I think he probably underestimated his position a little bit there. And now he's just sitting back, giving a lot of time to Mute. And all of that early game doesn't matter that much anymore. Hello, Sheep Battery. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for helping with the pinned message there. Alright, Nexus number 5 going up. So this is a stalemate late game. And all of that early game, those things all happened in the first 5 minutes. No, wait. There we go. This is where things happened. This is where things got killed. And since then, nothing. Nothing really has been killed. And the funny thing is Percival doesn't know shite. He has no vision across the map. This is his only marine. He's setting up a few marines now in these. We wanted to probably get to the turrets, but you can't really even. And he has like no idea. He doesn't see this base, he doesn't see the army, he doesn't see this base, he doesn't see this base. He has a marine here now, and if he pokes in a little bit further, he should probably be able to see this, but he doesn't even. And the pylon does see the marine, by the way. So Mute could deny this vision. Now Percival is gonna find this base. And he has another... Yeah, shoot those probes. No! Oh, Enzo, thank you so much for the raid. Hello and welcome everybody. We are about to see a big push here from our Protoss player Mute into the heart of the Terran army. Maybe that's the wrong position though to push. Terran was ready. He's punishing here and he's gonna collapse those cooling towers to kind of cut off this rotation here. The prodigal son and Percival returned. Yeah, Percival has been playing a lot of StarCraft 2 recently. Been playing a lot of other games, like Battle Aces and what is it called? Stormgate, right? And now he's like, for some reason, the past 2 months he's been playing nothing but StarCraft, it feels like. Now another engagement about to happen here. This time a little bit better for the Protoss here. The position looks decent. Zealots are getting a nice connection. No Widow Mines here to support these, but finally some rekills on those Zealots trying to disengage here. Vikings need to shred these Colossi. They're not really in the position to clear them fast enough here. And the Zealots, they just don't die. All of these upgrades, man. Those 2-2 upgrades, spamming the upgrades so fast. Really paying off a dividends here right now. And Percival trying to scramble the defense is going to lose a few more Vikings here. Nice snipes there indeed by Mute, and Mute has the upper hand right now. He could potentially close out the game. He's going up to 3-3 upgrades. And we see Percival was in mid-transition. He was trying to get a fusion core right now. He's trying to go into more starports. But those are not going to help you now. The 2-2 upgrades are not even done yet, so he's fighting with 2 upgrade deficit here right now, and it's gonna be a difficult task to even just push back this army to probably, and yeah, it's probably gonna be impossible to seesaw this into the other direction at all here. At least the 4th base is a planetary, and Mute is not utilizing any Zealots here yet for harassment. There is that kind of cool bunker here still, as you can see. The invincible bunker is gonna kill 170 Zealots before it's gonna die. The coolest bunker ever. But the big push is coming in again here. Now if he can snipe that War Prism, that could be a way to kind of get control again over this area. Cut off the reinforcements. Turret shooting at a Colossus. Actually those Colossus are super low, as you can see here. Now the bunker is gonna get broken because Stalkers moved in. Unfortunately, but War Prism is gonna get hit. The 2 Stalkers are gonna die. War Prism is gonna die. And now this is all but gateway units. Vikings could even land. I mean, there's 1 Immortal, but the 1 Immortal is not gonna kill 20 Vikings. Sorry. So Percival is gonna stay alive, it seems. He still has a lot of command centers. So even though he's only sitting at 39 workers at this point, even if he loses this base, he still has this. He still has this. So, oh, he's still gonna GG though. So Mute is gonna take the first game, man. Pretty well played by Mute. And I feel like Percival letting off that pressure after the early game was his biggest mistake. Okay, so 3 point unfortunately did forfeit, it seems. Let's have a quick look. Gerald is waiting for Bunny. That's gonna take a while there. Thermal against Björn. There's some big MPs indeed, yeah, but not enough. He needed something more. He was down 2 upgrades. He needed more Widow Mines. Or like literally structures. If he plays that defensive, right, it's just like trying to grow out on the map without any harassment at all. He didn't pressure at all after his initial engagements. If you want to play that defensive, you need to set up like bunkers, PFs, something like that to anchor your positions. You need to play a little bit more tank heavy maybe to get that AoE damage. But he lost like 2 of his 3 tanks in that early game. I think the camera's a little bit high tonight. There we go. Okay, this should be better. So we're gonna stick with this one. Next map is gonna be Percival. Sorry, next map is gonna be Abyssal Reef, not Percival. I really like the name Percival. You can really shout it. Oh, he misclicked. Probably something. Okay, so it's the wrong map. I need to rehost. Who else is gonna play soon here? And Nicorect already won over Creature, is gonna hit Kyo very soon. Nice is still waiting on Shin, who's still waiting on Bulmeolia or someone else. Then we have Max Pax is currently playing, and then he's gonna hit Pick. Bunny is still waiting on Greenwood versus Harryman, and then he's gonna hit Gerald afterwards. Hero is still waiting for his opponent. Percival and Mute are still playing. We're in a 1-0 situation here currently. And then we have Bian now starting up against Luciano SC. And then he's gonna either play Euthermal or Promi. That would be an interesting Bian against Euthermal, for example. Or, well, I guess Hero Percival, Hero Bian is also quite fun. Bunny Gerald, yeah. Bunny against Max Pax. Nice against Shin. But let's first finish up this game, yeah? There we go. Into the second map is going to be Ley Lines, as the other one was misclicked apparently. Fat fingered or whatever. Mute in the top right, and in the bottom left we do have Percival. Now Percival looked like he could take it in the early game. And then he sat down like for 37 years or something and didn't do anything out on the map. He was granting Mute map control. And that's something I've seen in his play recently more and more, and I think something he really should fix. He's gonna throw down the barracks now. But I feel like that's something that should be fixed in his play. That's something he needs to get rid of, because you cannot allow your opponent just to have the map for 5 minutes and don't do anything. You need constantly to be active with a few units only. It's gonna be fine. If you keep on getting that information, you can identify holes you can exploit, right? And there were a few holes. He was going for the third base very early. There was like no unit production for quite a while, until the third finished up. There was a fast 5th Nexus, basically at the same time as the 4th one. So, and there was a big time where there was only 1 Colossi, so there could have been a big attack, but I mean, he kind of forgot Stim, so there was a little bit of a delay. Yes, don't misplace the supply depot. Freaking god. A Reaper Expand here from Percival. This is not gonna be a double gas opening. And this was seen by Mute, so he knows it's not gonna be that technical opening from earlier. I remember we started this with Phoenix Colossi, or Oracle into Phoenix Colossi, where Mute made 4 Phoenixes and 1 Oracle, and he lost all of those units. All of those units you kind of want to scale into that mid game on who really empower you to actually go for those Colossi, right? They didn't do shite. They didn't do anything. Percival kind of missed... I guess he kind of misidentified that a little bit. He didn't really capitalize on that situation, that there was literally only charge lots. I mean, you can do something against charge lots, you can drop against those guys. There's a lot of things you can do. Even Stimulus Marines can outmaneuver charge lots if you have a medevac with them, right? So you can drop Widow Mines, you can do a lot of things. Oh, this Adept looks kind of cool in red. It's gonna throw down a gateway here in that frontal position. And the Adept did find out about the situation of things. He saw the command center, he saw the factory. He did not see the second barracks though, and this is kind of cool. Now if he can keep that barracks hidden, he's gonna go into a very early stim this time. He's gonna try... Oh wow, did he get a kill there? No, unfortunately not. But this is the low probe. Oh, it's inside the gas. And now Mute is gonna get pushed out a little bit here. We have a bunch of Marines and he should kind of be tipped off a little bit by that Marine count. It's like, wait, why do we have 6 Marines? That's actually quite a lot. Now, Percival is focus firing and this correctly. I think he's gonna get all of the Adepts. He's gonna lose a few of his Marines, but he can damage that Stoker, and he has 3 more Marines coming in now. He could even potentially kill that Stoker if he gets the correct micro move here. I guess it's just a move for you as the Terran, but if Mute messes up any micro on his side, basically. Now, this is gonna be a very early, very fast stim tank push. I assume we're gonna see a medevac, a single file medevac first here. A medevac. Yeah, so he's not gonna go for a reactor. This should be a 1 medevac push. A couple tanks, maybe even 3 tanks. Stim finishing up. And then... I wonder if he's going into combat shields at all, or if he's maybe making Marauders. That second tack lab is kind of throwing me off a little bit, to be honest. Now he has those double tanks. He's gonna start to push out. He's gonna shoot those Stalkers. You don't want to lose any health on those tanks. You could even grab a few SCVs, like literally just 2, to keep on that repair on those tanks. Now 1 medevac is gonna be on the way here. We do see no combat shields. We do see no Marauders. It's gonna be... Oh, no, don't lose the tank. No, he loses the tank. That's so much. Such a big deal, actually, but he will lose so many Stalkers for that. He does have Blink, but he's not using it. Mute. Losing a lot of Stalkers here right now. These Marines are low. They all have stimmed once, but the tank is in a good position. It's gonna get a big shot. Ooh, and these Stalkers, they blink out. They go into the reinforcements. There's gonna be 1 Marine that's gonna get killed. This Observer sees it all. It's a good position. Tank a tiny bit exposed, but Percival is waiting. And these Stalkers are also not that healthy. We do see a medevac. That medevac could pick up all of these units and just join them with the army here. Now that Observer is coming in again. I think Percival kind of smelled something. There's an Observer here. Now pick up the tank. Oh, do it. Oh, wrong situation. Oh god. Okay, he still should be able to kill this base though. As we see, the medevac is healing up the Marines. We do have the tank still a little bit out of position, but this is the big scuffle here. Still though, we are losing so many Stalkers here. Stalkers trying to come in now. If he can get that medevac, or the tank, I guess he gets the tank, but he will lose a bunch of Stalkers again for this. This is such a messy fight, but in the end, Mute is kind of making this work. He's killing all of these tanks, and Percival is kind of overestimating his biopower, it seems a little bit. We have an Immortal now in the mix. Immortal is going to be great against those Marauders, of course. It's going to be a big trade, but this Nexus is alive, and that's the big story. The Marines weren't constantly stimmed on that one. There was no +1. The combat shields weren't finished up. We do have a third base now on the way here for Percival as well, but that's quite far behind. If he would have killed that base, I would have given him a good chance here in this game to bring this one home. But as of yet, it doesn't feel like this is a good position for our Terran player here. Now, the only thing he has kind of a leg up right now is the upgrade department. We see the forge has only started. And on the other side, +1 is already halfway done, so there's got to be another nice timing here potentially for Percival with that +1. And now he has all of his bio upgrades. He's currently very Marauder heavy. He has a very mobile force, and he should probably start just to drop a little bit. Try to go in. Try to drop something. You saw your opponent has Blink, but you basically killed how many? 20 Blink Stalkers or something? 16. He's not gonna remake another 16 Blink Stalkers. Oh, the Observer running into that turret there. And finally that vision is depleted here for the Protoss player. So Percival has a potential to deal some damage. +1, about to finish up. He's gonna be ready for the next fight. There we go. He does have some Widow Mines, which are gonna be insanely powerful against these Zealots if he can get the correct engagement. Now, if he could still kind of snipe this base, that would be the greatest story of it all here for Percival. But you can also just... Oh, he's expecting a base in the south already. He's getting ahead of himself, ahead of Mute. Now, he kind of set up the wrong position for himself. And Mute knows there's a lot of Widow Mines. Now, he needs to be careful about this. Mute also has some harassment across the map himself. This is not really fortified. There is some units in position, though. And Percival is just... pulling back. He's like, alright, if you have a 4th already, I kind of need to kill it now. I have my +1 timing, but this is also saying that +1 timing is going to be gone for a little bit here in a moment. Oh, he's going to throw down a medevac, and that medevac is going to scout this Warp Prism. That's a big deal here. The Warp Prism also sees the medevac. Mute is going to stop with the Prism. But now Percival can just react to this already. Did he see it, though? He's not pulling anything into the main base. I don't think he saw it. Oh, God. Please, no, the Vikings... Okay, he didn't notice. I'm pretty sure though that Mute did see this one and is gonna be in position, and yeah, that's a big mistake here from Percival. Now Mute again going into the Colossi, is going into the double forge here, and he's chrono boosting all of these upgrades like a madman. Parking over a pylon is not gonna help you here, Percival. That would have my drop. Again, nice bunker position, but this is the breathing room. This is the breathing room that you didn't want to give to Mute. Mute did see this, but he's like, he has no units in position. Still though, it's a good reaction. He only loses 3 workers. There's gonna be one more Widow Mine here into the main base. Maybe can get a good connection. No, nice split here on those workers. But you can't pick up these mines. I guess not anymore. Stoke's coming in. Now, Mute does see this. There is the turret, but the turret is not in a good position to anti-observer here. And this prism is just waiting. It was seen like ages ago, and it's just waiting there. That's so funny. Can't believe it. We do see a 4th command center on the way. Percival is not really out on the map. He has that one drop over there. It didn't pick up that Widow Mine, so mines don't really do it. Like, didn't get any extra value. And Percival is moving out at the same time. Now he's gonna lose this base. He's gonna try to defend with a bunker, which is kind of invincible if it doesn't get shot from a different location. Now he's gonna try to base trade this, but we already see this is already happening inside the main base here. There's no ghosts in this mix. This base did fall, and you can of course lift your stuff, but if it's already inside your main base, I mean, it's gonna be a tough time, right? And Percival, can he make this happen? We do have big armies here for both players. There's gonna be so many dead probes as well. All the SCVs already falling here, but 2, and Percival not really using his flying ability so much as of yet, and I think a little bit of a mistake not having any SCVs out on the map here. He's completely down to 0 SCVs, and Mute is already, he's playing this smart. He's already setting up another location here, and yeah, he's sniping those orbitals, and that's gonna be it then. Now he has no free supply. He needs to drop a mule to literally repair the orbital. And Percival's just like, yeah man, I'm just gonna kill all of your nexus. No, land this already. Come on. He's gonna deny the +2 armor, which is also a big deal. No 2/2 upgrades. Come on, land the frickin' orbital. He still hasn't landed it yet. And yeah, he can't anymore. He could have landed this, he could have dropped a mule. Now he's gonna basically exploit himself or expose himself. There's still this extra nexus, which is, yeah, and the thing just died. So if he can kill the nexus and kill the last probe, you can force a stalemate. He finally sees the probes, but the probes are going to be recalled, and now he knows that the nexus has been finished. He loses a few units down here now, up on the ramp, but he can't really do anything, and Mute can produce. He even has probes. He recalled two made it, and now he can just build. He can mine, even though it's very little with 2 probes, but he can still mine. And Percival only has 4 barracks, which can't do anything right now. He needs to start to utilize his Vikings a little bit more. If he can't kill the Colossi, maybe he can get the correct engagement. He has that medevac healing power on his units. It's only 3 medevacs though. At force field on the ramp. He's losing those Vikings. Only 1 more Viking left here. And it feels like, yeah, the Void Ray. So smart, man. He's gonna try to come down, he's gonna try to kill this, but GG is gonna be called. Mute is gonna take the series, man. And Percival, I feel like doing a lot of mistakes in that base race. Not really utilizing his advantages as the Terran race. And with those flying buildings, basically having the orbitals not go into new directions, but just hovering there and getting killed. And yeah, that's sometimes all she wrote. No.